JaylanMichael in the vibe we glow. Health, wealth, the world, we let it flow. Tune in, step up, the knowledge will grow. This is your space, let's start the show. Where we talk health, wealth in the world.
Hey y'all, this is a VA Newsbeat from JaylanMichael. It's Thursday, June 12th, 2025. We've got some significant headlines impacting our nation's heroes, so let's dive right in. First up, a major development concerning the Department of Veterans Affairs workforce. The VA has announced a plan to work with another government office, the Office of Personnel Management, on what could be the largest staff reduction in years, potentially affecting up to 80,000 employees, many of whom are veterans themselves. While this move is pitched as an efficiency effort, it's difficult to see how the removal of 15% of the workforce will not impact veterans in some way, especially for those that may lose their jobs. Well, for some, there might be concerns about whether these changes will affect the services they receive. On the other hand, the VA says these cuts are aimed at making the department run smoother and more effectively, which could lead to better service in the long run. It's up to us as taxpayers and veterans to demonstrate how these cuts can and eventually will impact our lives. Next, the VA has just announced $42 million in new grants. The monies will be made available through the Legal Services for Veterans Grant Program. Submissions must be made by 4 p.m. on July 7th and cover a 2-year period between October 1st, 2025 and September 30th, 2027. These grants will go to organizations that help veterans who are homeless or are close to becoming homeless. The money can be used to provide legal help for things like housing issues, child support cases, getting owed benefits, or even defending veterans in court if a criminal case could make the veteran's homelessness worse. This means more direct support for veterans struggling to find or keep their housing and a place to live. Legal help can be really expensive, and these grants will ensure that veterans have someone in their corner to fight for their rights and keep them off the streets. It's a vital step in making sure all of our veterans have a safe place to call home. And finally, a quick look at what's going on Capitol Hill. A new bill, H.R. 3886, was just introduced in the House of Representatives on June 10th. This bill asks the VA to study whether a special kind of blood test called RNA sequencing can be used to accurately diagnose post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, in veterans. Diagnosing PTSD can sometimes be tricky. If this study shows that this new blood test works, it could lead to faster and more accurate ways to diagnose PTSD, getting veterans the help they need much quicker. Hopefully, we can use science to improve mental health care for those who serve. Thank you for tuning in. I'm JaylanMichael, and that's it for this VA Newsbeat.
Yes, JaylanMichael in the vibe we glow. Health, wealth, the world, we let it flow. Tune in, step up, the knowledge will grow. This is your space, let's start the show. Where we talk health, wealth in the world.